Hello and good evening everyone. Happy Monday. I hope you are having a great start of the week. I sound a little different. I experienced another allergy attack over the weekend, so I'm a little cough-ish. Inuubo-ubo. But yeah, so we're still streaming because I'm gonna miss you guys, but hindi. Wow, okay. Tapos we'll do the lantern rite stuff. But also, I'm gonna try and level up Alhaitham more. So right now he's level 60 over 70. Let's try to level up his weapon, right? I farmed some materials over the weekend, so that's our first order of business. Level him up and let's see if sapat na yung na-farm natin for his weapon. Or if I still need to farm more of those, ano ba yun? Consecrated beast. Okay. I need 13. And 5 more. Wait lang, let's check. And then let's level him up. Okay. Nice. And oh, we need to find more of we need to find more pupa. Pupa. Okay, claim. I claim. Okay. Let's check the weapon. Let's check the weapon first though. Kung kakayanin na. Character and weapon. Ooh, okay. I have more. Sucrose. Let's do that. And then, yes, okay. And then, oops. How many do I need? How many do I need? 13. Okay. 13. At least, let's do some souvenir stuff. Okay. And then, weapon ascension. Yes! We have enough now. Okay. I think. Okay, let's go one more round sa weapon domain. Hold on. Let's get the...
Add Astra.
Here. This. That. This. And then, let's fight let's fight yung ano muna. Yung sandworm. Let's go. Hi, B. How are you doing? Allergy attack galore, so now I have a cough.
Curses. They're sin.
Oh, by the way pala, I already switched out Alhaitham's build. So he's now on the 4-piece gilded instead of the 2-piece. 2-piece gilded and 2-piece deep wood. I think it's a little better. I think it's a little better. More EM plus, I think this is his best in slot. So we'll see. We'll do some damage comparisons. Kumusta, Eds? Ito, ano? Allergy attack.
Stabilize.
Scatter.
Here you are.
Oy, 21k. Dang. Well, obviously, I leveled him up. So, yeah. Let's see the spread damage.
Solidify.
Shine down.
The process of elimination.
Oh, nice. It's actually very nice. Okay.
Stabilize.
Illusion shattered. Propagate.
20k. Well, that's his skill. Okay. Oh, wait. Kailangan ko pala siyang ipa-level up. Okay. Hold on. Nag-antihistamine ka. Yes! I usually have a stock here at home kasi yaner. In case of sudden allergy attacks na, di ba? Walang ka-warning. Hold on. We need to level up his talents pala. Para. Oh, we're gonna need more of the stuff. We're gonna need more of the mirrors in his talent books. Okay, let's go back to the crafting table. And then let's do our dailies. Bago tayo excuse me. Bago tayo mag-lantern ride.
Is perfect for doing nothing at all.
Okay, weapons again. Let me check. Okay, complete with... We need 5 more of them. 5 more of your weapon ascension materials. Okay, Alhaitham. 5. Oh, may bonus pa na isa. Very good. Very good. And then, yung talent books din pala. Character, talent, material, and then, these. Layla. Let's try Layla. Ay, bakit ganon? Ano ba si Layla? Okay. Ay, walang double-double. Ano ba yan? Let's see if madadouble niya. Hello, guys and ate. Scammer yan si Layla. Oo nga eh. Dapat si Xingqiu na lang ginamit ko. Color. Ay, wait. Mag-ano din pala ako. Magta-transmute ako ng ito. I'm gonna need the Mirror of Mushin because I only have 1. Ilan tong bell? Ito. Ilan ba yan? 13. Okay. Ito, 13 din. Ilan ba kailangan ko? I need... Yan muna i-convert natin. Ay, bakit mali? Tanga! Yung mirror nga eh. Sorry guys, bad word. Hindi. Ito kailangan ko, papalitan ko. Ayan, okay. Ubusin ang dream solvent. Yes, I have like 60. Okay. So, Alhaitham is already ascension, ano ba siya? Ascension level 1, 2, 3, 5. So,
wait.
we're gonna need a few more, but we can already raise his talents to, kailangan ko pa na isa. So, talent level 8, yaw. Ay, Ay, wala na ako ng mirror. Ano yung mirror? Mirror of Mushi. Yan. Kasi dapat dito nagpapalit ng recipe. Recipe. Yan. Use. Sayang tuloy yung isang dream solvent color. So, talo. Nice. Oh my gosh, wait. We need more of the eremite stuff. Oh, kailangan. Ah, ang daming kailangan. Oh my god. We need to fight more eremites. But we'll do that next time. We'll, we'll prioritize Lantern Rite tonight. Para, we'll get the story out of the way before we do the activity stuff. Okay. Before that, though, we need to, we need to do our resin run and our daily commissions. So, after that, we can, Nice. Okay. So, our total stats now is 70,191. Not bad. I mean, it could be better. Let's see if the boss is there. And fight it again. Excuse me. Okay, let's game. Okay. Hey. I'm gonna need more talent materials and eremite materials. My goodness.
Solidify!
Scatter!
Ay, sayang yung mirror.
Stabilize!
There is no escape! Propagate!
Scatter!
20k. Love it. You'll love to see it.
Solidify!
Scatter!
Here you are.
Alright. Hindi siya nag-crit. Scam. Okay, tomorrow we fight. Yan, buti na lang. Okay. We fight more of the... Wait lang. Okay, next. Magano muna tayo? Daily commissions muna tayo. Okay, let's go. Sorry. Talk to patch. Okay. Sana talaga makakuha na ako ng cookie. Me to my Dendro travel doing 20k with... It's okay, you are still my favorite Dendro character. Malakas din actually si Traveler, ha? Yung skill ko sa kanya parang around, mga nagka 20k din. Thanks to the deep wood set. It's actually the best so far, ha, out of the 4 elements ni Traveler. The Dendro one is the best. so far. Probably because Dendro is such a great element, diba? Kasama siya sa Aggravate team. Yes! Malakas nga din yung spread and Aggravate. Okay, let's combat. I guess we gotta find Timon.
Gather.
Illusion shattered.
I'm also trying to level up, Alhaitham as fast as possible. Wow. Para ma-testing natin siya sa Abyss. Medyo kulang nga lang sa ER. Ano bang weapon mo sa kanya? Naka-fab sa akin si si Krabi. Pinasa na si Pachi. Ay, no, it's okay, anak. Ito lang gamitin natin kasi ito yung nandito. No. Mahihirapan tayo magpalit, anak. Tack sword. Para dalawang twice ang skill. Pero ibig sabihin, you should be generating, I guess, enough ER. Enough particles. Bitin pa. Mataas din ang ER ng tack sword, eh. Tignan natin kung obra.
Stabilize.
There is no escape.
Right. Asan na ba yung isa pang tower?
Illusion shattered. Propagate.
Let's go. Level 70 doing 170. Level 7. Oh yeah, level 70 over 80. Mataas kasi, I'm not sure if how high is high, but I think he has pretty high multipliers sa sa E. Ano bang multipliers din sa E? Talent. 100. May grabe to si Alhaitham. Okay, triple scaling, bali siya. Meron siyang attack, meron siyang EM, saka meron siyang crit. Medyo mahirap siyang i-balance, pero mataas yung multipliers niya. Kapag hindi ko ma-level up.
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references.
Partida na nerf pa yan. Talaga ba?
There is no escape. Scatter.
Gather.
Shine down.
Stabilize.
Ano yung isa?
Illusion shattered.
Ay, ano ba yan? Ginagawa mo na isa. Kaloka siya. Okay, let's go back to the boss. Baka buhay na siya ulit. Tapos after this, we can
There's sand in my shoes.
we can do the anong tawag dito? We can do the lantern rite. Yay! By 40%. What? Baka kaya ni nerf. Kasi kapag hindi siya ni nerf, baka super lakas niya.
Gather.
There is no escape. Springform.
Here you are.
Oh, wow! That feels so satisfying, my God.
Solidify.
Dang. Ay, hindi din maan.
Subtract. Flicker.
Ay, no space left in artifact inventory. Anong do we have something to level up? Let's see if we have a better Gilded Dreams feather or no, not yet. Crit damage and ER. Let's look for crit rate and crit damage. Yeah, okay. Ito. Ooh, kasi may energy recharge. Okay. We need energy recharge on Alhaitham. Let's try this one. Tingnan natin kung may anong ile-level up niya. Excuse me. Oh, may potential. Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. Let's go, let's go. Ayaw mo mag-strong box? Minsan lang ako mag-strong box kapag pag I feel like I need something from there. Ano yun? Uy, crit rate. I'm loving this. Wait lang, wait lang. It's okay, anak. Okay, wait lang. Aray ko, bim. Thank you. Love you, Bim Bim. Def! Oh no. Oh my gosh. But I think that's already better. Tignan natin. Ano yung hawak ni Alhaitham ngayon? Crit rate 7, ER 4.5E. Kasi may EM siya. Ito. Yung chicken na ano. Ayun. Kita na nila. Laruan ni Junakis. Okay. Naging deaf tuloy. May ano kasi, I think the other one is still better kasi may ano. Kasi may what do you call that? May EM yung current na gamit ni Alhaitham. Excuse me. Yan, dyan ka Alhaitham. Kailangan mo ng screen time. Pagkatapos ko mag-invest sa'yo. Medyo demanding to si Alhaitham kasi sa stats eh.
Gather.
Shine down. Propagate.
Ay! Excited naman ako.
I will have order.
Ayan. Di ka dito.
Crumble.
Di naman kita maabot
There
yan.
is no escape.
Bumaba ka. Okay. Nice. Now, one round na lang tayo kay kay Setek. Setek Winut. I don't know how to pronounce it. Let me know if you know.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Sana
Welcome to
makuha ko
the...
si Cookie because I wanna try yung double
you for
electro,
completing-
double dendro. Okay. Gusto ko yung uy, baka makalimutan ko pa to. Grabe. Okay. Don't forget your don't forget your daily login rewards. So, sayang yan. Okay. Let's fight some, ano ba? I guess let's fight some eremites. Saan ba may eremites? Because we're gonna need more eremite materials for Alhatham's talents. Bakit ba kasi puro yun yung kailangan? Yun nakakalimutan. I mean, it's just like Ayato, right? Yung handguards, but at least medyo mas maraming drops yung eremites. I guess that's the that's the only consolation kasi mas maraming drops yung eremites. Ay, mamaya na kayo mag-late dyan.
Illusion shattered. Scatter.
Wait, saan pa ba yan meron? Enemies. Elite ba yun? Eh, easy lang yata yung enemies. While waiting for the sandworm to Anemo sandworm to respond. Fight the eremites. Let's go. Actually, hindi pa pala ako nag-fishing dito sa sulit. But I probably won't fish anymore. Unless tawag dyan. Eremite dito. Unless may special reward. Like the cat.
Time to go to work.
Hello.
Solidify.
There is no escape.
Will meet.
Pero ginagawa mo, Alwita.
Gather.
Illusion shattered. Propagate.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Tapos, kaya tayo dun. Dadadan.
Stabilize.
Ay. Ano ba yan? Nahuli pa rin ito.
Shine down.
Pasok ko na. Ay. Okay. Itong isa na to. Matitegi ka na rin naman eh. Ay, hindi pa.
Here you are.
Saan pa yung drop? Wali na. Okay, let's see. Si Sandor, mamaya ka na. Diyan na ba siya? Happy Lantern, right, madam, to you. In real life. Hello to Dennis. Kamusta? Belated. Ay, actually, 1 week naman pala siya. So, still Shinyan Twilight. Happy Lunar New Year. Alam ko 1 week, 2 or 2 weeks yung buong celebration nila. Pero kahapon yung start, diba? Yeah. Sana ay swertihin tayong lahat. Inis naman.
The process of elimination.
Hoy! Saan ka? Ano ba? Sayang yung mirror up time ko sa'yo. Ha?
There is no escape.
Order guide. Solidify. Gather.
Ay,
Propagate.
kakainis ang field.
Flicker. Scatter.
Gusto pa. Right. Last one. Last resin for today. Ay, Def! Oh my gosh. Sayang. Okay. Kumusta? Almo, level 90 na ba pati weapon? Weapon is level 90. But,
Wait. Huh?
character level is only 70 over 80.
Whatever.
Hello to F2P Ronnie. Happy Monday. Yes. Ahem, okay. Yan, okay. Tapos na ang ating dailies. Magla-lantern right na tayo. Wala pa ako nagagawa dito. Tawag dito. Dito sa mga activities. Yan, wala pa. So, 0-0. Zero progress. Okay. Yan. So, saka na natin yan asikasuhin. Unahin ko muna yung, story. Pero gameplay-wise, kay Dennis, medyo technical siya. Not sure kung same level of technical skill kay Child.
Love.
I love you too, Bimbi. I'm not sure if same technical difficulty siya kay Child. Pero kapag nagagawa mo ng maganda yung combo niya, very, very satisfying siya. Okay. Let's continue the story of Lantern Rite. Spoiler alert sa mga hindi pa nakakagawa. But I think nagawa nyo na din
It's
to.
perfect for doing nothing at all.
Okay.
Wait.
Excuse me.
Huh? No.
Ipa-level up ko si Al-Haytham in the coming days. Kulang pa din kasi ako ng ito, yung Sand Grease Pupa. So, I need to collect more. Okay. Okay, let's go. Wala, inaantok si Ganyu. Okay.
Greetings, Traveler and Paimon. What time is it?
Are you okay, Ganyu? You were nodding off there. Didn't you sleep well last night?
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Let's discuss the matter at hand.
Di pa natin nabibigay yung bamboo shoot ni Zhongli.
Since last time, I've been thinking a lot about the story Paimon told me. In essence, someone rescued a drowning man and performed some music. If that were all there was to it, it could have been many people, human or Adeptus. But the tune was allegedly so wonderful that the drowning man forgot about everything else, even his own impending death, and only came to his senses after being brought to shore. Perhaps there was an adeptal power at work in that music that he, as a mortal, could not perceive. Or perhaps he sensed a power surrounding him but lacked the words to describe it, not knowing where it came from. Either way, if this part of the story is true, then the rescuer has to have been an Adeptus.
Oh, sino?
You really think so? But this story is all
Face
the way
reveal.
from Fontaine. Isn't this a bit of a long shot? Also, Paimon's really curious about how people from Fontaine think this fairy lady looked.
Maybe they imagined her having wings.
Ooh, like a crystal fly's wings? That would be pretty cool. But Paimon definitely can't imagine any of the Adepti looking like that. Actually, Ganyu, if you had to save a drowning person, how would you go about it?
Huh? Me? Well, I'd get them to the shore, and then I'd probably hide behind a tree and watch them for a while. Once I was sure that they were going to be okay, I'd slip away without a sound.
So stealthy.
Got it. So basically, Ganyu's the type of person who doesn't like taking credit for her good deeds.
No, it's not like that. I'm just not very good at explaining things. And
Oh,
I also
Ganyu.
find it really awkward accepting other people's gratitude.
Pwede po ba mag-post ng link dito sa chat, sabi ni Anton? Okay lang as long as it's not a spoiler or a leak or, I don't know, something not safe for mga R18 na content. Pwede naman. Meme lang ba? Okay, sige. Go lang. Pag memes, go tayo dyan sa memes. Okay.
Well, what if this Adeptus in the story had a similar attitude? That would explain why she just left without saying a word. She was probably thinking something like, one was merely passing by and saw fit to address this egregious disruption to one's graceful zithering at once. You may keep your thanks to yourself.
That was actually a very good impression of Cloud Retainer, Paimon. As far as I'm aware, Cloud Retainer isn't the most musically gifted. Still, we can't completely rule her out just yet. If we set off now, we could head to Mount Outsung and ask her about it. You'll be able to confirm
Okay,
either way if it's her.
Let's go and visit Cloud
I
Retainer.
I've been in Lea Harbor for so long now that I'm just not as familiar with the Adepti anymore.
Sounds great! And we're pretty close with Cloud Retainer by now, so we probably don't even need to bring her food this time, right?
I've prepared a gift for her to mark the festival, just in case. Cloud Retainer
Studying
spends most of her
mechanisms,
days
okay.
studying mechanisms in her abode. She's on her own so much of the time that the moment she has someone to chat with, she just... Never mind.
Nagdadaldal na naman si
I
Cloud
promised I'd help
Retainer.
Mr. Dvorak, and now that I've made the contract, I can't be having second thoughts.
Okay, I googled pala yung ano. Basta maata timpla mo, madam. Oo, in-allergy ako over the weekend. So, yeah, medyo weird yung ano ko. Yung boses. And, yeah, I have leftover sipon-sipon and ubo-ubo ganyan. But anyway, I googled yung, yung pronunciation pala nung Dvorak. Ganun pala talaga siya. Pero parang mas something. Hindi J sound. Parang Z. Dvorak. Parang ganun. Anyways, ayun.
Traveler? Paimon? Let's set off for Cloud Retainer's abode.
Yeah, yeah, composer. Yeah, Genshin usually takes, sometimes directly, sometimes indirectly, yung mga names ng mga historical figures, cultural icons, and stuff like that. So, yeah. Even si Al-Haytham, um, was named after a scientist, researcher who focuses on optics. So, very suited yung pangalan niya sa kanyang attacks with all the mirrors and lenses and stuff like that.
Seems like this is a tough decision for Ganyu, but she's made up her mind now.
I know there's one movement din na composed ni Dvorak na gusto ko. Wait lang. I-google ko kasi I cannot remember the I cannot remember the title. Wait. Ano yung sample? It's not the Song to the Moon. It's no, not this. Symphony. It's not Symphony 9. Oh my gosh. Anyway, hindi ko ayan, hindi ko tuloy maalala yung title, my god. Hindi siya 9th Symphony eh. 9th Symphony ba? No, not Symphony 9. Okay, not Scherzo Molto Vivace. Okay, hindi din. I can't remember. That Song to the Moon. Okay, wait lang. Okay, ano ba? 96? Parang Piano Quintet OP5 yata. Anyway, I'll look for it later.
Paimon gets why she'd be so anxious. Okay, how about this? If Cloud Retainer tries to start telling stories about her again this year, we should pipe up and change the topic. Wait, did she leave already?
Oh no, iniwan tayo ni Ganyu. Wait, let's go. Okay. A single harmony for an irreplaceable soul. My goodness, napaka-dramatic ng title nito. Okay, let's go to Mount Ankang. Okay. Ahem. Okay. Let's go visit. Cloud Retainer. Oh wait, no, where's Shanha? Hindi natin namimit si Shanha. Okay.
I can't believe it. Cloud Retainer is not here.
Huh? Did we miss her?
She doesn't like to travel, so in the past, it's always been the other Adepti who come to visit her during the festivals.
Could she be busy with something else?
True. Now that I think about it, Cloud Retainer would be quite capable of taking care of anything on her own. There's no need to worry about her. Since she's not here, I guess the next step is to check all the other Adepti abodes, one by one.
Uh-oh. Will it involve a lot more traveling?
Don't worry, Paimon. We have teleport waypoint.
Got it! Paimon has a great idea!
Please go on, Paimon.
Our goal here is to find the Adeptus that helped Dvorak's ancestor, right? We can't hear any music right now, but if she's really as nice as the story suggests, she'd definitely come to help anyone
Oh
who was
no,
drowning,
Paimon,
right?
that's such a bad plan. Ano ba?
Yes, I think that's fair to say.
So, all we have to do is get the Traveler to pretend to fall into the water,
Ano ba,
and the
Paimon?
Adeptus will come to the rescue!
No!
You know perfectly well that Paimon can't swim! Paimon would sink like a rock!
I think it's just a bad idea. Ugh, I guess I can give it a try. Okay.
Just trust Paimon! The water's pretty deep over there. Quick, swim to the very center.
Ano ba yan, Paimon? Mga idea mo, ah. Ano naman? Pumayag naman tayo. Okay, Anhitam, ikaw na lang. Patangkad ka eh. Paano ka ma-shoot sa... Hindi ka mag-aano. Anong gagawin natin? Swimming lang tayo dito. Uubusin lang natin yung stamina. Ganon. Kailangan mag-ano tayo dito. Ah, I see.
Help! Help! Someone's drowning! If only
Oh my
there
God, si
was a
Paimon.
kind-hearted Adeptus here to save us! Oh no! Whatever will a Paimon do?
Si Paimon mukhang... Magandang gabi po,
What is
madam.
going
Musta
on?
po? Ciao! My goodness! Hello! Okay naman. In-allergy over the weekend, kaya boses, boses ewan. Tsaka sinisipon-sipon. 10-10 acting by Paimon. Grabe. Help! Help! Grabe si Paimon. Okay. Hello, Shao! Kumusta ang banner riran mo? Shunha! Ayan, hinahanap ko si Shunha
How do you feel
kanina.
right
Andiyan
now?
na siya. Hello!
Shenhe! And the Conqueror of Demons.
Why don't you say something? Please don't make Paimon explain
Hoy,
it.
Paimon, it's your idea. Dapat ikaw mag-explain. Ay, focus na focus naman ang pes ni Shao. Okay.
Okay, fine. Paimon will explain. We're looking for an Adeptus who's good at being a lifeguard and playing music. But if the Adepti aren't gonna stay home, then how are we supposed to find them?
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
Yeah, so this Adeptus is most likely a woman.
And I am not an Adeptus, as you both already know, Traveler and Paimon.
Okay, so this is Paimon's fault. No way Paimon would have suggested this idea if she'd known how awkward this was gonna be.
Sorry for troubling you both.
Glad you're okay. As far as I know, the one you seek is no Yaksha. And one last thing. Your actions here caused others a great deal of worry. Do not
Oh,
repeat them again in the future.
nag-worry naman daw si Shao. Okay. Sorry. Ah, siya lang.
As
malis-
ever, the Conqueror of Demons comes and goes, just like the wind.
Right. I didn't dare to say a word just now. How's your training going, Shenhe? Have you made any plans for Lantern Rite? We could spend it together in Liyue Harbor if you'd like.
Oh, I had planned to spend the festival with Master this year. However,
Oh, speaking of Cloud Retainer, when did you see her last?
earlier this morning, she set off from
Oh,
Mount
no.
Hulao at dawn.
Okay.
I noticed she was using an Adeptus art of some kind to protect a mechanism that looked like a boiler. Maybe it was a gift for Mountain Shaper.
So we just missed her. Please excuse me for
Oh,
a
let's
moment.
go.
I think I'll leave the gift in her abode.
Sure. Thank you.
It
Okay.
sounds like Ganyu and Shenhe have gotten a lot closer recently.
Yes, During the summer and winter, I continue to train with Master. In the other months of the year,
Oh, that's
I
so
have been learning to
nice.
adapt
Also,
to
kailan
human
ba
life in
magre-rerun si
Liyue Harbor.
Shanha? I mean, I won't be getting her, right? But it's been a while since we saw her in the banners. She needs to have a rerun soon.
Ganyu arranged accommodations for me in the city, and also recommended several work positions for me.
My God, she's so leggy. Long-legged legs.
But when I try to blend in by referring to her as Miss Ganyu or Lady Ganyu, like the others, she says I mustn't address her like that.
Oh. Hello and good evening to Kyle. Kamusta? Mommy Shanha. Very leggy siya. She's one of the leggiest characters in the game.
Sometimes I'm supposed to copy other
Tapos
people.
may hip window pa siya.
Sometimes I'm not. It's a little difficult to keep track of everything.
Ganyu gets embarrassed when people call her Lady Ganyu.
Oh, is that what it is? Noted.
Ano kaya height ni Shanha? I think she's very tall. Probably like mga 5'11", 6 feet tall. I mean, it's not impossible. She's very crane-like, very bird-like, right? Matangkad siya.
So, you came
She's
looking
all
for
leg,
Master
right?
today
Tingnan mo,
because
ano ba
you
yan?
wanted to ask her about the Mystery Adeptus. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, speaking of that, have you ever heard any music while out training in the mountains?
Music? What is that?
Oh no, she doesn't know.
It's a kind of a happy or relaxing sound, or a nerve-wracking sound, or even a terrifying one.
Okay, I'm done. I also left her a note so that she knows where to find us. We won't miss her again.
Yay! That's really helpful. Thanks!
We were just talking about this thing called music, and based on Paimon's description, I do believe I hear it every day.
Oh, okay.
Please follow me.
Oh,
Where?
really? Great, let's go!
Follow Shanha to her cultivation place. Where's that? Oh. Mas matangkad pa siya sa akin. Hirap maging fight. Uy, assumptions ko lang yun, guys. I mean, based on her, in-game model, parang feeling ko mga 5'11" siya, ganun, 5. Parang ganun yung height niya. Matangkad siya. Mukha siyang matangkad. Siya ata pinakamatangkad sa lahat ng mommy. Pinaka-rare din, onti lang meron tapos wala pa riran. That's true. Feeling ko yung mga nagpo-pull kay Shanha would be those who want to optimize talaga maximize their cryo DPS. So, Ayaka and Ganyu mains, right? Tsaka yung mga mahilig mag-experiment ng builds. Mga cryo zongli, cryo shao, ganun. Yung may infusion ni Chong Yun.
I enjoy training here to the sound of music.
Ooh, what music?
Oh no! Paimon's gone deaf! Paimon can't hear anything!
My condolences.
Oh, whew! Paimon hasn't gone deaf after all! Paimon heard you when you just spoke. Anyway, where is this music?
The faint sound of birdsong, the quiet murmur of the streams. These are relaxing
that's so
sounds.
innocent.
Are they not the music of which you speak?
Yes, they can be music, Shanha. That's true naman.
Oh, Paimon wasn't quite done with the description. Okay, fine. It's all Paimon's fault. What we're looking for are not the sounds of nature, but melodies played on special instruments.
Oh. And a melody is?
Don't you sing that folk song you sing to Glazelyn?
Huh?
Hey, why don't you just sing that one melody Shen has heard before? It'll probably help her to understand what we're talking about.
Okay, alright. Oh my gosh.
Oh, was that from the opera that Yunjin sang?
That was a melody, and melodies can be called music.
It felt like I was transported back to the past. In my mind's eye, I could see the Zhao lanterns lighting up the night sky again.
Oh.
We're all there, raising our glasses and drinking to our heart's content on the Jade Chamber. As I watched Yunjin's performance, I felt a warm sensation in my heart. And as the drink reached my stomach, it went from warm to hot. When you hummed that melody just now, feelings from a whole year ago came right back to me, as strong as they were on that day. So that's the power of music.
Wow, Shenhe. That was so deep! Music definitely has the power to bring up memories. It's like a time capsule with all
Thanks
the
for
special
dropping by,
moments
B.
from our
Good
lives
night.
squished inside. What about you, Ganyu? Are there any melodies that have left a deep impression on you?
I don't remember if my parents ever sang any lullabies to me. I know some local folk songs. And a few other things come to mind, too. The songs of the sailors down at the docks. The little ditties that the vendors call out in front of their beloved shops. The tunes of folk artists performing on the streets.
All the sounds.
Yes, that's right. In the past, whenever I heard the sound of those tunes, I always felt that they were worlds apart from me. Nenny and Liyue probably view me as a non-human. And they are right, in the sense that I never could connect with humans' artistic expression and their sentiments. So I haven't been able to integrate into their community and be a part of their lives. At least, that's the view I held in the past. Only more recently did I start to realize that the only barriers are ones that I have erected with my imagination. The way those melodies make me feel isn't all that different from other people after all.
Nice.
They're about mundane details of
Nagkakaroon din
everyday
ng character
existence.
building during
Life's
these
ups and
quests. I
downs,
love it.
joys and sorrows. Even though we come from different backgrounds and have different stories to tell, when it comes down to the most common things that we see and experience around us each day in the city, in that sense, we're all the same.
You go, Ganyu! You're really making progress. You have loads of friends in Liyue Harbor when you think about it. Like, okay, maybe some are more like coworkers and bosses. But at the very least, Keqing and Shenhe are your friends now, right?
Yes, I am.
Ah, yay! Friends na sila.
Technically speaking, we should refer to each other by the conventional forms of address used among fellow disciples. But now that I know what constitutes a friendship, I
Medyo
do believe we are
nakakapag-adjust
more
na si
friends than
Shenhe,
co-disciples.
So nice.
Thank you, everyone.
Once the days are warmer, I would like to host you at my home in the city. Please invite Keqing as well. I've planted many types of flowers. I'm sure some of them will be to your taste.
You are too kind. I couldn't possibly.
Nonsense. You are my friend. I have cultivated and cared for the flowers just as you taught me. Once you've seen them for yourself, I am sure you can advise me how to do an even better job next time. I will save some for decoration. We can feast on the rest.
Then, thank you in advance. Wait, what is that saying again?
So nice.
If you insist?
Ang saya nga na yung mga characters nag-i-interact na. That's true. Yun yung pinakaunang, di ba, comment nila from before the very first Lantern, right? It's very impersonal.
Do people
Walang mga
say
characters, right? Si Xiao lang.
I'm not completely sure either.
It doesn't matter, okay? You got the point across. No need to split hairs. Paimon's more concerned about your idea of a girls' night out. Eating flowers? Really? Does this have anything to do with you both being the disciples of that illuminated bird?
I doubt Keqing
Who
will be...
dares refer to one
Ayan
not
na!
by one's adeptus title?
Hello,
but
Cloud
merely as that
Retainer.
illuminated bird.
Master.
Our greetings, Cloud Retainer.
Ah! There it is! The illuminated bird has landed!
Nagot ka, Paimon.
Double humph. Now she has the gall to use it rather than she. Even after being chastised once already? Huh. Barely a moment has passed since we last met, and yet your impertinence has reached new heights. Very well. If you refuse to learn your lesson, one shall scold you no further.
Nagalit
One
siya.
has received your message from Ganyu. On the matter of the Adeptus you seek, one
Yes.
suspects to know their identity.
Okay. Very nice, Cloud Retainer.
Well, shall one lead the way?
Yes, please.
I still have to complete my training for today, so I will bid farewell to everyone here.
Very well. Await my arrival at one's abode later this night. On this special occasion, you should indulge yourself with some savory dishes.
Happy Lantern Rite Shunha.
If you want to release a Shao Lantern, come and find us anytime.
Thank you, everyone. Happy Lantern Rite to you too.
Oh, that's so sweet. Kumakanta na din siya. Or I guess she's humming. But that's so nice. Hello and good evening to Sass King. How are you doing? Okay. Head to the designated location. What are you doing? No. Excuse. Oh, why are we...
Good!
Wait. Ito talaga. Okay. So, I guess this is where Cloud Retainer will explain. Bakit dito? Kala ko pupunta tayo sa kanyang bahay.
Is this Whaley Plains?
Don't shout, anak. Don't shout, anak. Don't shout. Not so loud, anak. No! No! No, let's in. Okay. Why are we in the Gwali Plains? Excuse me.
Cloud Retainer, why did you bring us
Dapat
here?
doon na lang tayo nagkwentuhan sa bahay mo.
Ganyu is of course familiar with the name Guizhong, but have you ever heard of
Guizhong?
her?
Si Guizhong? I've definitely heard it somewhere. Yung Guizhong Balista.
Guizhong is another name of Agentus, the god of dust.
Agentus.
She was extroverted in
Oh,
nature
that's her god
and adored
name.
social gatherings and inventions alike. Long ago, this region was yet a prosperous assembly. Guizhong often invited her friends to visit her home, reserving for us seats around the largest stone table. Sea Gazer would always bring out his latest treasure and place it upon the table. He could be quite the braggart. Though usually a mild-mannered fellow, when it came to those collectibles he was so fond of, he always loved to show them off.
Paimon remembers that name. So that's what Sea Gazer was like.
He was an old friend and a former rival. One has many memories of him. Once he had brought out the treasure, it would predictably become the center of attention. Neither Guizhong nor one was content to let him just steal the spotlight. So we would then also present our proudest mechanical creations. As Adepti, we were each gifted in our own ways, and naturally proud of our accomplishments and our respective fields of expertise. As a result, one often quarreled with Sea Gazer. His treasures were not even of his own making. He
Thank you,
just used his
baby.
exploration skills to dig them out of the ground. How, pray tell, could he compare to me, when every single one of one's accomplishments were crafted by one's own hand?
Cloud Retainer, you are getting competitive again.
One digresses. Regardless, every time an argument occurred, Guizhong would come over to watch us during our mutual lambastics. On some occasions, she would join in, and on others, she'd take one of us by the limb and start uttering the most ridiculous nonsense.
Okay. I am back.
What kind of nonsense?
No kind of nonsense were we spared. Sometimes she would brazenly opine, why argue between yourselves when neither of you could ever hope to beat me? Other times, she would make unsolicited suggestions, such as, once you two are done arguing, let's go to the foot of the mountain and grill some meat. She always sought to make everyone happy, and one must say, she had quite the gift for it. No matter what nonsense she said, one never felt bothered
Guizhong
or
was a
offended.
very happy god. Okay.
It also helped that she never referred to one as that illuminated bird or lady bird.
Come on, get over yourself!
Anyway, just as our impassioned arguments would reach the apex of acrimony, Marchosius would bring his delectable dishes to the
si
table.
Si Guba.
Who would dare snub the stove god and his wondrous creations? At the sight of him, we would all immediately drop the argument and prepare the table for a night of feasting and drinking. Back then, one was always bothered by how the cups Rex Lapis brought were always too square for one's taste. Can you see yourselves ever enjoying a drink from a square cup?
I don't think I'd really mind.
Then you are most tolerant, but that is its own virtue. Even one could never find fault with Marchosius's cooking. As we ate, Guizhong would continue to find topics for conversation, filling the table with humor and laughter. Each of those old fossils had their character flaws and points of obstinacy. So why was it that whenever we dined together, we always had a marvelous time? We would drink together from a spot high in the mountains, until the moon set and the sun rose, and only then would the banquet finally come to an end. Streetwood Rambler would often remain to admire the flowers with
Rambler,
Guizhong
si ano,
before returning to her own abode.
si Madam Ping
The glaze lilies were far more abundant back then.
would often remain to
Entire
admire the
fields
flowers
of them
with
would
Guizhong.
appear to the eye as a veritable sea of flowers.
Streetward Rambler?
That would be Ping. You probably know her as Madam Ping.
Oh, okay. Wait, this is a lovely story and everything, but didn't we come here to find that Adeptus from Mr. Dvorak's story? Or are you saying that it was Guizhong? Didn't she, already...
Alas, long has one avoided this place for precisely that reason. The sights here are a reminder of a time long gone.
So si
And evoke
Guizhong
much
yung
sorrow.
ano? Is that it? Is that what Cloud Retainer is saying? Is Guizhong the one who rescued yung ancestor ni Dvorak?
One should have guessed that you would disrupt one's poignant moment of mourning with your
Ay,
incessant
sorry naman, Cloud
questioning.
Retainer.
No matter. One will share the whole story with you now.
Oh, okay.
In times gone by, one quarreled oft with Guizhong concerning mechanical principles. We each had our ideals, and neither would yield. Under the pretext of a social gathering, one invited the impartial Rex Lapis to judge the quality of our creations.
Oh my gosh!
But Rex
The
Lapis
skin!
declared
It
that
could be a skin
Guizhong's
also.
Obscuro Vulpus mechanism was superior.
Oh my gosh, that's Guizhong. And this is
Though
Cloud
one was too
Retainer!
proud to acknowledge it.
Looks like
In one's
Puha.
heart, one knew that Guizhong was indeed the superior
So pretty!
talent in the
Oh my gosh,
mechanical
Guizhong,
arts.
hello!
As for the story between Guizhong and Streetward Rambler, that begins with a certain bell. In Guizhong's opinion, while mechanisms were no substitute for human composers, they were yet capable of producing simple but fine melodies. But Streetward Rambler believed music to be an expression of the soul.
Oh
An
wow!
emotional enterprise
Oh wow, ang
that
ganda ni
could
Madam
never hope to
Ping!
be replicated by machinery. They argued endlessly until one asked Rex Lapis to intercede. He confiscated the bell and designated it for ceremonial use.
But also Cloud Retainer, my god.
Thereafter,
Okay.
one would often find them convening in the mountains, discussing
They're friends,
music,
they're close
mechanics,
friends.
and all the affairs of the mortal world. But these good times were not to last. War broke out between the gods, and soon engulfed the Guili Plains. Guizhong was overpowered by the enemy, and fell in battle. When Streetwood Rambler and I arrived at the scene at long last,
no.
all that remained among the ruins was her lifeless
Oh,
body.
look, yung mga ano, yung mga
After
adeptus.
this, at Streetward Rambler's request, Rex Lapis granted her the cleansing bell for safekeeping. To
And then this
honor
is
our
the
friend's
Guizhong
memory,
Ballista.
one made a few finishing touches to her
Ang
ballistic
ganda ni Cloud
device.
Retainer though. I like
Many
her.
lantern rites
Looks
have
like
passed
Puha.
since then.
Kahon kay
Many
Impa.
greetings and goodbyes.
And si Madam Ping, oh my gosh.
Upon
so
what
young.
you gaze, the Guili Plains.
No. It's everything. We think of human life as like a lantern that's lit one minute and
Ping.
extinguished the
That's her
next.
voice.
But are we Adepti so different? Perhaps as dust settles after a storm, we too must one day return to the world below.
Madam Ping.
One has always been austere and private by nature, and has never relished socializing. One's dealings with Guizhong were born out of discussions on the discipline of mechanics.
What? You have loads of friends, and you seem pretty chatty.
Just because one is not ignorant of social graces does not mean one is fond of them. One is perfectly capable of partaking in conversation despite being introverted. But in the end, one is nothing like Streetward Rambler. She is dauntless but thoughtful, not to mention eloquent and wise.
So close si ano.
Moreover, her friendship with Guizhong was far greater than one's own.
Madam Ping and Guizhong were close friends.
Back when they were rivals, they would often compete against one another in the realm of musical composition.
Musical composition, okay.
That cleansing bell was one of Guizhong's proudest works, having the ability to both compose and perform.
Wait, that's weird. Didn't Madam Ping say she pestered an old friend for that bell? And she also said something about being a vain beauty when she was young or something.
Streetward Rambler, a vain beauty. My foot. That bell has a sad history. Clearly, she refrained from sharing with you the truth of its origins, since the right time had not yet come. As for her old friend, who else could it be? As soon as Streetward Rambler heard that a certain Zhang Li wished to borrow the bell, she realized that the man was none other than Rex Lapis, and that he had made an enormous decision. After all, we all have known each other for several millennia. Some things between us
They're
are
literally
implicitly
old
understood.
friends.
Whoa! So they were talking in secret code? Oh, Paimon did not see that one coming.
Enough of your intrusions. Where was one up to? Ah, yes. One remembers now.
Playable crowd retainer, why not?
The cleansing bell is powered by a mechanical art and can be used to great effect as an accompanying instrument. After the passing of its creator, it was used on
Rite
numerous
of parting,
occasions during rites
okay.
of parting. But Streetward Rambler did not acquire it from Rex Lapis for the purpose of producing further funerary tunes. No. Each time she rang it, it was to play the tune that Gui Zhang composed on it.
Oh, so is that the music that saved yung ancestor ni Divona?
The two once clashed over their beliefs about the meaning of music. Who would have thought that with Gui Zhang's passing and Streetward Rambler's mourning, two tunes composed in discord would eventually become one harmonious composition? Once upon a time, Streetwood Rambler also loved gatherings, liquor, and music. But after Gui Zhang passed, she preferred her own company. She could often be found sitting alone at a mountain summit, contemplating and reminiscing with her zither. The music would go from mournful to soothing to impassioned. Many years passed before she finally composed a melody to her satisfaction. In celebration, she played the tune to the clouds. Regrettably, one has only ever heard her play that tune once. Which brings one back to the matter you've been investigating. Perhaps it was during that performance that the ancestor of your Fontaine friend fell into the water and was
So it was
saved by
Madam
Streetwood
Ping all
Rambler.
along.
But if she was so happy with the melody, why would she only play it once?
One was also greatly perplexed by this. After suppressing one's curiosity for a long while, one finally approached her and asked why she would retire the tune after having spent so long on it. In response, she said, "Though the strings that played that melody survive, the one who inspired it is gone. Tell me, Cloud Retainer, when the one attuned to my soul is
Oh
no
my gosh,
longer
attuned to
here,
my soul.
who else could hope to understand this tune?"
They're super duper very mega close. Like soulmates ba sila? Oh my gosh. So talagang super nalungkot si Madam Ping nung na-tegi si si Guizhong.
Aw, poor Madam Ping.
I just remember being taken care of by you when I was young. Once the Archon War came to an end, I stayed behind in Liyue Harbor to honor my contract. Although I met Gui Zhang a few times, I never knew anything of this particular story.
Gui Zhang was quite the visionary, but tragically passed before her time. Her manuscripts still lie unfinished in the realm of clouds. Blank pages give one cause for contemplation on what might have been. Had you not decided to search for that mystery Adeptus, perhaps these stories too would have been lost to the sands of time. As of now, you know the truth. That the Adeptus who rescued the drowning man was none other than Streetwood Rambler. Do you intend to discuss this with her?
Oh no. Dapat ba? Parang...
Do you mean Ping might find the topic too distressing?
Precisely. The passing of our old friend is a heavy topic that both of us are usually careful to avoid.
Oh. It's been so
If I
long
may
na,
be
pero
so
ganun pa
bold,
din yung
Cloud Retainer,
grabe.
could it be that this is just your own personal opinion?
Oh? How so?
I've been in Liyue Harbor for quite a long time now, and I've witnessed many farewells along the way. So I, too, am well acquainted with the pain of the passing of a loved one. But this doesn't bring the city or its people to a standstill. They have to keep moving forward. Someone as perceptive and wise as Ping will surely have come to understand and embrace this.
Ayan na, sabi ni Aaron. Hello Aaron, good evening. Mahal ko yan si Guizhong. Ang cute-cute niya, no? Ang cute niya. I like her design.
Though these immortal mountains have lost an Adeptus, the harbor of mortals has gained a wise elder. No loss can ever be undone, but there is always much that can still be gained. Ping has helped countless people, and will guide many others in the years to come. And all to whom she extends a helping hand become her friends. People she can admire flowers and discuss music with. Though it is heartbreaking to lose a kindred spirit, life goes on, because there are new friends waiting for you further down the road.
Daniel is right.
We even asked Madame Ping what she thought about adding a music festival to this year's Lantern Rite. When we get back, why don't we just ask her if she'd like to perform? Maybe we can even get her up on stage.
Okay.
You youngsters and your imaginations.
Why don't you come with us? It's been a long time since you last spoke with Ping, and Liyue Harbor is always decorated so beautifully during the festival period.
Is not every Lantern Rite the same in this regard? Were there ever anything new to discuss? One in Ping could meet any day of the year.
I disagree. Each new day and each new year is different from those that have come before. How long will you simply let them pass you by?
Okay. Do it as a favor for me.
Very well.
Yes, hindi makatanggi si Cloud Retainer.
Then one will be off. If the other old fossils have sneaked away into the city to amuse themselves, one shall soon find out.
Other old fossils.
All right. We should be getting back to the harbor as well. We don't want to keep her waiting.
Okay.
Once the Guili Assembly, now the Guili Plain. Say, if we planted flowers there and cared for them carefully enough, do you think that one day we'd be able to recreate the sea of glaze lilies?
Allow one to take back one's praise from a moment prior. You are still far too given to flights of fancy, child.
Huwag kang magalit, Cloud Retainer.
Cloud Retainer?
One observed that you were making no effort to leave, and returned to chasten and hasten you. This time,
Ang
one
sungit
is
naman ni Cloud
departing in
Retainer.
earnest.
Ano ba yan? Let's go na. Okay na. Okay, let's talk to Madam P. Kung ako magiging ibon, magsusungit din ako. Excuse me.
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
Okay. Ayan na. Are we ready?
Whoa! Madame Ping? And Cloud Retainer?
It appears you made haste after all. One arrived but moments before you.
Yes, of course. Meron kaming teleport waypoint, Madam P.
Oh, bless my soul. To what do I owe the honor? How nice of you all to come and visit me.
Miss Illuminated Bird, haven't you said anything yet?
Said what, precisely? And why should one be tasked with saying it?
'Cause you're the one who's known Madame Ping the longest.
Street word. Or rather, presumably, you would prefer to be addressed as Ping?
Oh, Cloud Retainer, you are uncommonly polite today.
Oh no!
Given that Lantern Rite is almost upon us, the weather in the city is most pleasant, and a sweet floral fragrance lingers in the air. Ganyu, please continue
Hindi
from
alam ni
here.
Cloud Retainer kung paano sasabihin.
Huh?
Oh my gosh,
All right.
si Travel... okay, hindi.
So, this all started because we were trying to help Mr. Dvorak find the Adeptus who saved his ancestor's life.
Okay, ayan.
Cloud Retainer informed us that the one who played that melody and rescued the drowning man was none other than yourself.
Let me think. Yes, I do believe I recall that encounter.
Ooh! So si Madam Pig nga.
What a long time ago that was. I'm surprised that you still remember it. Even more astonishing, perhaps, is the fact that this story has survived this long at all, when mortal lives are so very brief. It appears that she has proven herself right once again.
Oh. She's still missing Wisdom.
Who's she?
We like to call her Guizhong. From the look in Cloud Retainer's eyes, I sense that she has already told you all about her.
Albeit reluctantly, one might add.
There is no harm done. After all, Lantern Rite's very purpose is to commemorate the heroes who gave their lives for Liyue. Although Guizhong did not live to see the splendid sights of today, she was as much a hero as any other.
So how has she proven herself right again exactly?
Once upon a time, she said to me that humans were a weak form of life that she wished to protect with her wisdom. But as she interacted more and more with them, her opinions on them began to change. She marveled at the beautiful complexity of their spirits, the sheer splendor of all they could accomplish through their hard work and intelligence. She told us that to underestimate human potential would be to make a grave mistake. With the smallest amount of guidance, enormous power can be unleashed in them. And a human who has reached their full potential may well be her equal. Someone who could have as much to teach an Adeptus as to learn from them.
She always had a way with words.
So Guizhong, basically, she loved the humans. Right?
That her mechanical accomplishments were judged superior to one's own was, one suspects, in large part due to her sheer eloquence.
Speaking of mechanics, Cloud Retainer, do you still remember that potted plant mechanism? The one that the two of you gave me as a gift?
Of course. Guizhong and one both put an immense amount of effort into that gift. It would be no overstatement to call it a testament to each of our individual technical genius.
As Guizhong once said, it takes every blade of grass and every flower to make a homeland. When I see the sight of Liyue Harbor before us today, I am reminded of this.
Madam Ping looks very emotional right now.
He's been through a lot.
Of all of us, it was Guizhong who was the fondest of these grand and exciting occasions. If she were still with us, I'm quite sure she would still be trying to best Cloud Retainer's finest works at every opportunity.
Liyue Harbor is always filled with the sound of music at this time of the year. If she were here, one is certain that she would seek you out to discuss and debate the virtues of various melodies.
Oh, yeah! Music! We've been dying to ask. What was the melody that you played back then?
Oh no, are you going to play it
also,
for us?
With you being such a music expert and all, why don't you join the concert as a performer?
Hold on, guys. I'll be back. Okay, we're back.
I can make arrangements right away.
Oh, as much as I don't wish to dampen your enthusiasm, it's been a long time since I played this zither. My fingers don't have the dexterity they once did, and whenever I play that tune, It always reminds me of her. I start wondering what she would think of the changes I have made to her melody. There was a period of time whenever I started strumming, it almost felt like she was back again. Sitting right there on the stone stool next to me, chatting away. Skybracer and Seagazer too, looking just like they did in the old days. No matter how much time goes by, the moment that melody starts playing, it transports me right back to that time in my memory.
So the past still weighs heavily on your heart?
Sobrang miss niya pa din.
Oh, I would be lying to myself if I claimed to have completely moved on. But that is not to say that grief doesn't get easier with time. Despite the sadness, I have found many things that bring me joy in life. It is simply the nature of the world in which we live that, even if one wished to mourn for an eternity, it would be a nigh impossible feat. Just look at this potted plant. Isn't it stunning?
It takes an honest and open mind to confront and conquer grief. You have indeed made progress.
Be that as it may, I shall leave the Lantern Rite stage to the youth of today.
Well, if you're sure.
Granny!
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Yanfei.
What's everyone doing here? Did something bad happen?
Ah, and now we've spooked Yanfei. No. Everyone's just here to give me their regards for the holiday.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm glad. Well, in that case, happy Lantern Rite, everyone.
Happy Lantern Rite. Oh, I just remembered that I have some work to do at Yuehai Pavilion that I need to discuss with Yanfei. I haven't been able to find a chance until now. I will leave Mr. Dvorak in your capable hands. Cloud Retainer, Ping, we will be off for now.
Huh? Does it have to be right now? Which case is this again? Hey, Ganyu!
It seems Ganyu still has much to learn when it comes to the art of deception.
What a pity. She has learned nothing of one's ability to carry a conversation.
Since it's been so long, Cloud Retainer, why don't you stay? I'll make a cup of tea and we can chat a while.
Gladly. This was one's intention as well.
When you next see the Fontaine musician, please give him my regards.
You got it, Madam Ping.
Thank you all.
Okay.
I think you've listened to enough of my nattering for one day. As for that melody, I will play it for
Another
you all another
time.
time.
Okay.
Goodness
Promise mo
knows
yan,
I
Madam
need to
Ping. You will
practice it
play us your
first.
music.
Wow, that'd be great. We'll look forward to it.
When that time comes, wherever her spirit may be among the countless grains of sand and specks of dust between the harbor and the mountains, perhaps she will look at the Liyue of today and steal a smile when she sees the prosperous land that it has become.
All right, let's go tell Mr. Dvorak the news.
Okay, let's tell Dvorak the news. Wait, before that though. Ching ching. Ay! So, nasan si Dvorak? Okay. Ahem. Ahem. Oh, near the stage. Okay, they're preparing for the concert.
Mr. Dvorak! Ah, and Kuching's here too! Thanks for helping set all of this up.
Welcome back. Did everything go well?
Oy, pero hindi pa rin natin nabibigay yung, yung bamboo shoots ni Zoe.
Really well. We found the person Mr. Dvorak was looking for.
Are you serious? I see. So the melody my ancestor heard was an adeptus remembering her late friend? That certainly explains why it was such a powerful and poignant tune.
Huh. That's a really interesting first reaction. Guess that comes with having a musical mind.
I have to say, though, it's hard to believe that the fairy from the tale is now an elderly granny.
Oh, Paimon knows exactly what you mean. Normally, Adepti don't age at all. But Streetward Rambler, or Madam Ping as we know her, probably only became old because it's what she wanted for herself.
Madam Ping possesses vast knowledge and great wisdom. Whatever physical form she may decide to take, her mind and wits are as sharp as they come.
Yep, Kuching summed it up perfectly. That's exactly what Paimon was trying to say.
I think... yes. I must thank her in person. That can wait until after the concert, though. For now, I need to devote all my emotional energy to the performance.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Speaking
Are we going to see the
Madam
concert
Ping wishes
now?
you all the best at the music festival.
Or I guess music festival, okay.
Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that she'll stay in her usual spot, but listen to the performances from afar.
Wait, are you serious? Oh no, now I'm starting to get nervous.
Relax.
Okay, alright. Nope, another rehearsal is in order. Please excuse me, everyone.
Mr. Dvorak? He's already gone. Paimon wasn't even finished telling him everything. Before we set off on our search with Ganyu, he asked us about what music means to people. After our recent adventure, Paimon thinks we have a lot more to say about that now.
Please, share your insights with me.
Well, we found out that music can be used for good, but also for bad. It can make people happy and moved, but it can also be sad and bittersweet. And music is like a kind of memory written in people's hearts. It can put you in touch with feelings from a totally different time and place.
It sounds like you had an eventful trip. Don't worry, I'm sure Ganyu will fill me in on all the details shortly.
Wait, does that mean you're gonna carry on working?
Mm-hmm. Just a few things to wrap up. All the groundwork is done. As long as everyone enjoys the festival activities, all our efforts are worthwhile. Happy Lantern Rite to you as well.
Okay, next.
That should be everything taken care of, right? Oh, no, wait. Paimon feels like she's forgetting something.
Yung bamboo shoots needs only.
What was it? Shoot! Latent... Wait, no. Anyway, fancy bamboo shoots! Zhangli said he wasn't in a hurry, so if we
Yan,
run down,
sa wakas, you remembered.
Still time, right? Anyway, even if we don't make it, it's not our fault. Anyway, let's go check with him at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Okay. Sa wakas, naalala na din nila. Okay. Ooh! Hello, friend. Hi. Ay, nagpa-practice sila.
Mm-hmm. Da-da, 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 da-da. Oh.
All right, let's take a break here.
Nagpa-practice sila for the
wow,
concert.
Look who it is. Are you here to hang out with everyone's favorite funeral director?
So you're just casually practicing your rapping skills at the entrance to your funeral parlor? In broad daylight? Okay.
Wow.
After everything we've been through, you don't see me for a hot minute, and you're back to being scared of your own shadow. We have all this open space, a clear view of the mountains behind and the sea in front. Not to mention we have several invisible audience members enthusiastically cheering us on. It's the perfect spot to rehearse.
Invisible audience members?
Gotta say, it took me a few days to get used to Director Who's way of talking.
Xinyan was pretty spooked too when she first got here. Just like when she sees a frog, but a giant frog with sharp teeth.
Come on, knock it off.
What's wrong? I've never seen someone look so confused before. Well, don't worry, because Director Who's here to explain it all. There once was a Fontaine musician who went around town on a mission. He came door to door for his iridescence tour, looking for acts to audition.
Wow!
With my words, Xinyan's chorus, and Yunjin as our mentor, we'll take the stage by storm with flames roaring and the whole audience calling for more.
Heck yeah!
For sure! The whole dance floor will be yelling encore! Encore! Oh, now Paimon's rhyming along.
Ayaw nga, pareha silang pyro. Okay.
When you say flames roaring, are you sure this'll be safe?
Oh, don't you worry about that. I'm pretty experienced on the stage, and I've already informed the Yuhong of all the pyrotechnics we're planning on using.
Huh. Guess we'll just have to trust Xinyan on this one.
Have you seen Zhongli?
Oh, Zhongli. He took one of those fancy meal boxes and set off for the mountains. Said he wanted to pay a visit to some old
kina-age na
friends.
ha. Mag-ano ulit siya, mag-offering siya, like last year. Diba nag-iwan siya ng offering doon sa ano ni Age ha?
It's a real pity that he couldn't be around for this. As well as being a true connoisseur of traditional art forms, he's able to appreciate Xinyan's performances too.
Yeah, that's right. Matter of fact, he was the one who first invited me to perform here. To tell the truth, though, I never thought I'd really find myself rehearsing here one day.
Well, now you know. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is a great location. All of you are always welcome to come and hang out here, especially if you're in the mood to try something new.
I can speak to that. Hu Tao is always full of fun surprises.
And jump scares.
Actually, Xinyan, I have some lyric ideas for your part. Do you want to go through them together?
Sure thing. I'm all ears.
Oh, Traveler in Paimon, I believe
Mount
Zhongli
Hulao,
was heading
okay.
to Mount Hulao, so make sure you're hiking up the right hill. When you see Zhongli, please pass on this message to him. It's up to him whether he wants to support us at the performance tonight, but I expect him to make time for the upcoming banquet we're planning. No excuses. You should join us too. It'll be a riot. If there's one thing I've learned from being the funeral director, it's how to throw a party.
Go to Mount Hulao, okay. Are we gonna find Dongli here? Oh, it's ano? Si Mountain Shaper. Hello.
Paimon sees them! It's Illuminated Deer! And Illuminated Bird number 2!
Illuminated Bird number 2. What?
A
Moon
familiar
Carver.
face. Have you come from Liyue Harbor? How is the city nowadays?
Everything's great! But you know, if you're so curious, you can always go
Si
and check
Moon
it out for yourself.
Carver.
In fact,
Marcy.
Mooncarver has been taking many walks on Mount Tianheng in recent times. I believe the sights of the city are quite familiar to him.
Zhongli! Here you are! We've brought the bamboo shoots you wanted.
Impeccable timing.
Okay. Ah, okay. Para dito pala.
Traditionally, bamboo shoot soup ought to be slow cooked for many hours on low heat.
Finally, yes,
Using
finally,
Adeptus
the
arts
bamboo
to hasten
shoots
the
are
process
here.
is something of a shortcut.
Wait, that mechanism is...
Indeed. Cloud Retainer kindly lent me her
Supreme
Supreme
Cuisine
Cuisine
Machine.
machine.
Can we not just call it a cooking machine? Actually, never mind. She seems to take a lot of pride in her mechanical gizmos, so it's probably best if Paimon doesn't go changing the name willy-nilly.
I trust that you found the answers you were seeking during your recent journey?
Yeah.
Excellent. The past should be remembered, but not overly dwelt upon. Our journey should be seen as a means to take on more from the world around us. When the bamboo shoot soup is ready, I must insist that you try some for yourself.
Oh, Zhongli! Hu Tao told us to tell you something. She said, It's up to him whether he wants to support us at the performance tonight, but I expect him to make time for the upcoming banquet we're planning. No excuses. When she says performance, she must mean the Lantern Rite Music Festival. As for the banquet, she didn't tell us anything more about that, but she invited us to come as well.
Yes, I'm careful with that, huh?
As you can see, I have a prior engagement with 2 Adepti friends of mine tonight.
Oh
Please,
no!
give Director Who my best wishes for the performance. As for the banquet, since the director
Hindi siya
insists,
makakanood.
far be it from a mere consultant like myself to refuse.
But at least he will attend the... Oh, ito yung nasa preview, right? When they were eating.
Yay! Okay. Then we'll see you there?
Absolutely.
Rex Lapis, the bamboo shoot soup is ready.
Thank you. I will examine it right away. The appearance is exquisite, and the aroma rich and intense. The craftsmanship of this machine is commendable indeed. Since you came all this way, you should not leave empty-handed. Please, take some soup. It tastes most exquisite while still warm.
So I guess we're gonna... Oh, piping hot bamboo shoot soup. Okay, bawal kainin yan. Let's see, where's that? Is that here? Piping hot bamboo shoot soup. Ay, wala. Is it a quest item? Oh, it's here. It's a quest item. Bawal siya kainin. Okay. Since this meal was created by an Adeptus, it shouldn't spoil even if you just leave it in your bag. Okay. So,
I intend to reminisce with my old friends for a while longer. You ought to get back to Liyue Harbor. There is a performance you do not want to miss.
Okay, so I guess magchichikahan muna sila.
Had one known that Cloud Retainer was in possession of such eminently useful devices, one would have sought to borrow one from her long ago.
And yet, since you share my lack of enthusiasm for mechanisms and fine dining, it would have become a mere decorative ornament in your abode.
Not so. Had one had such a device to make up for one's lack of culinary prowess, Shenhe would not have had to rely on flowers and herbs alone for sustenance, while under one's care.
In that case, shall we rendezvous with Cloud Retainer one day soon, and request to borrow one more Supreme Cuisine machine?
A fine idea. A fine idea indeed.
Moon Carver's voice is so deep. Wala pa naman plastic bag, oo nga. Pero dahil nga, may Adeptus powers siya. Just careful na, okay? May Adeptus powers ang bamboo shoot soup na ito. So, I guess, hindi siya mapapanis forever. Ay, ano yan? Oh my gosh! Okay, cutscene.
I'm honored to be here on the Iridescence Tour stage. All right, without further ado, I'm Xinyan, this is Hitao, and this is a little something called...
Are they gonna say... Oh my gosh, they're gonna perform!
The Blaze Lilies!
Blaze Lilies!
I'm up here blazing trails through the midnight sky, lighting up the world below. And when the crowds all hear my voice, they'll meet the spirit of rock and roll.
Let's go! Hey, you butterfly, you too buzzing by, guiding your way to the afterlife, opening the path without a fright. Oh, I'll light the fire, watch it blaze across the universe. I'll spit my rhymes, watch your step, or you'll get burned. Hey!
Oh my gosh! That's so cute. Oh, they're
anyone
here!
have any plans tomorrow? With another year behind us, I think we deserve a celebration of our own. My treat. Interested?
The Tianquan footing the bill? I can't miss out on that.
Oh, what's this? Oh! Hello! Kaidu and Chichi! Oh! Oh my gosh, busy pa din siya. Ano ba yan? Xiao, ano ba? It's time to party. Come on. Take a break. Ay na yung mga Xiao lanterns. Oh, ito na yung si Yao Yao!
Master! Master! Listen!
The Lantern Rite music.
May the year ahead be a blessed one.
I believe it shall be.
Oh, this is so nice.
Master, the Xiao lanterns,
Ha! Elementary. One shall fashion for you a Xiao lantern the likes of which the world has never seen. And you must take it to Liyue Harbor to display its magnificence for all.
Listen! That must be Madame Ping!
It's so nice. Yay! Okay, wait, no. Where's the dinner? Wait until the following night. Okay. That's so nice. Wait, okay. Sige, let's wait for, ay, next, ano pa, no? Ano ba? That's so nice! Okay, the story is, parang mas simple yung celebration this year, but I think it's, it also holds a lot more meaning. Yung especially since we,
Wait.
Since we got to know more backstory about the Adeptus and, di ba, the Guizhong. Tapos, I guess it also transitions nicely when we go to Fontaine because we met someone officially, di ba, from Fontaine, and it ties up the story so well. This is pretty nice. I like it. Also, I think yung maybe I should give a listen to the
Hurry! It's almost time for us to join Hotel for dinner!
I think I should listen to the Japanese and the Chinese voiceover. I think it's, yung original na rap ni Huta would be much better in the original language. Baka, nahirapan silang i-translate.
Let's go!
Okay.
Oh, so that's how it is. Thanks for the suggestions, Mr. Zhongli. I have them all noted down.
I've long heard that your knowledge encompasses all things old and new, Mr. Zhongli. But I never knew that you were well versed in the art of cooking, too. It is truly an honor to make your acquaintance.
Oh no,
No need
nagkakatagpo-tagpo na
for
sila.
formalities. I too feel humbled to be in the company of such talented young people.
Oh, you flatter us. If it's possible, may I trouble you to provide a few words of guidance for my practices in exorcism?
Exorcism? I can't say I'm an expert in the field, but if you don't mind, we could start by discussing.
Whoa, there's so many people here.
Okay, we're here.
All we knew was that Hotel invited Zhongli over. Paimon never thought we'd be meeting so many old friends. Happy Lantern Rite, everyone!
Likewise. Please take a seat.
After party.
Happy Lantern Rite! Are you having fun?
I've become musically cultured.
Me too. I've seen Xinyan perform before, but this is the first time I've watched something like this. I heard that the audience loved it too, and she's been receiving quite a lot of performance invitations lately. She's more busy than ever, and Yoonjin's gonna help her.
Yep, and they asked us to pass on their season's greetings to everyone. They hope we'll have a wonderful gathering.
The performance was spectacular indeed. However, it gave Xiangling a huge burst of inspiration, which in turn gave us a bit of a headache.
Us? Did Xiangling ask you to try out her dishes too?
That, my friend, is beside the point. Watching you eat was enough for me. Come to think of it, I probably shouldn't have burdened Chongyun with eating my share too.
Hold on, Xiangling came up with a new recipe? Let Paimon try!
See? Someone here knows how to encourage people. Thanks, Paimon. Oh, and I have to thank Mr. Zhongli too. He gave me lots of useful pointers that really drove it home for me.
Oh, so that's what you were talking about before we arrived.
Where's Hu Tao?
Yes. Since we'll be dining together, the topic of our conversation naturally revolved around cooking.
Where's our host?
Xiangling's ideas are truly unconventional. Her choices in both ingredients and spices are comparable to a melody dancing on the tongue. My suggestions were nothing more than the icing on the cake.
Oh, the two of you always deliver.
Now I'm getting embarrassed. Anyway, I'll get everyone to have a taste after I've adjusted the recipe based on Mr. Zhongli's advice.
That sounds like it might become a little safer to eat.
How about I sample the dishes next time?
Speaking of eating, Paimon feels like we're missing someone. Oh, Huta was the one who invited us, but she's not here. And where's Guoba?
Oh, Guoba volunteered to help Dad at the restaurant. You
Oh,
know,
may naman
lots
ni
of people
Guoba.
come over to eat during Lantern Rite. Without Guoba helping out, I probably wouldn't have had the time to accept Hu Tao's invitation. As for Hu Tao...
The director went to collect a guest. She asked me to stay here and host you for the time being. Seems like it's almost time.
Huh?
Who's the
Huta
guest?
went to fetch someone in person? Could it be Kuching? Ningguang? Or Captain Beto?
She didn't clarify. And as her subordinate, I couldn't just pry into the details, could I?
Oops. Ayan na.
Ta-da! We're here! Oh, we're not late to the party, right? Right? Good thing the conqueror of
it's
demons and I are
true.
both as swift as the wind. And whoosh, we made it just in time.
Buti na-invite siya ni Hu Tao.
Oh. I see. So the important guest is the conqueror of demons.
Oh my gosh,
I've been looking forward to meeting you.
Wow. I've been looking forward to meeting you, ha? Maka-ano ka naman.
The director didn't mention anything when she invited us. What a pleasant surprise.
As if hindi niya kilala.
Gathered here with us
Grabe.
tonight are not only young and accomplished individuals, but also the protector of Leo's peace, Adeptus Alatus. To convene here with all of you is indeed a great honor.
Few days ago at Wang Shuyi.
It's almost Lantern Rite, yet you took all the trouble coming here.
The director has a way of making it difficult to decline.
Rex Lapis, may I ask what troubles you?
The director asked me to buy sesame oil in preparation for the celebrations.
Then why would you come all the way to Wangshu Inn?
I had a pleasant chat with Chef Yin Xiao and received some spices from him. And, see? Here's some
Hold on.
matsutake and a portion of ham.
Alright, I'll be back. I'll be back. I'm back. Okay.
What about the sesame oil?
It's a shame. I couldn't find the kind the director was looking for.
So, anong nangyari?
I'm sure you're exaggerating, Zhang... Sir.
There he goes again. Enough with the pleasantries. Go let our guests take a seat. Everyone here today is well known in their own field and has probably heard about one another to some extent. I heard that the Conqueror of Demons and the Traveler are pretty close, no? Great.
Okay.
You two sit together.
You should take a seat too, director.
Oh my god, why are they pretending?
Finally,
Sabagay
remember
kasi, I guess Xiao is well known as the Adeptus, right? But Zhongli is just Zhongli. Oh. Okay.
When we arrived just now, the host at Xinyue Kiosk told me our dishes are almost ready. Perfect timing. Let's not wait any longer and ask them to bring out the food.
Alright, so I guess they're gonna eat now.
Paimon would have never guessed the person who Tao went to fetch was Xiao.
Oh, that's also the first I've heard of the Traveler and Paimon being friends with the Conqueror of Demons.
You know Xiao Chu?
Knowing is a bit of an overstatement. I've always looked up to him. You might not know this, Paimon, but we exorcists have worked in close collaboration with the Conqueror of Demons for many generations, dispelling evil together, both in the open and from the shadows. Hard to imagine that thanks to Hu Tao, I've finally gotten the chance to meet him. Conqueror of Demons, I'm honored to make your acquaintance.
Likewise.
It is a great honor indeed to have a chance to meet the legendary Conqueror of Demons. Changyun has brought that name up quite a few times in the past. I remember you mentioning wanting him to understand the importance of exorcists.
Ahem.
We know each other too. He helped try my dishes during the Masterful Chef's cook-off.
Yeah.
I didn't think we'd have the chance to meet again. Happy Lantern Rite.
No anecdote, however, compares to meeting you in person. I'm Xingqiu, Shangling and Changyun's friend. The pleasure is all mine.
Whoa. Everyone's getting all formal and polite all of a sudden. Paimon doesn't know what she should say anymore. Adeptus Xiao, mighty conqueror of demons. Please accept
Ano ba yan,
Paimon's
Paimon?
greetings too. Belated Happy Lantern Rite. Paimon tried very hard to look for a fancy word, okay? Don't be too harsh on Paimon!
There's no need to be so polite.
You're right. This was meant to be a nice little get-together between friends after all. Too much formality kills the atmosphere. I didn't plan this gathering only for everyone to walk on eggshells. Hiya.
Hiya.
What's your true intention then?
A little get-together between friends, sipping the finest tea and watching lanterns float into the sky, bidding farewell to the past, and embracing the present with joy. And that is something our consultant would say. I think it deserves a standing ovation.
Indeed. Exceptional acting skills, Director.
As for me, I'm just here to have fun and treat everyone to something good. We all worked really hard this year. Whether traveling or guiding, Cooking, helping with the family business, exorcising evil spirits, or conquering demons. And of course, our consultant, who's been helping out at the parlor every now and then. Everyone has done some pretty amazing things. As the one who brought everyone together, it goes without saying that I'm the one most deserving of praise.
Huh? Sounds kind of self-important, but Paimon thinks it's pretty amazing that she managed to talk Xiao into coming.
Yeah,
he
I'm
rarely ever
curious.
enters Liyue Harbor after all.
It wasn't as complicated as you think.
Okay. At Wang Shuin again. Okay.
Okay, gotcha. Thanks, boss lady.
It's not boss lady, just boss. And there she goes. What a lively girl.
Conqueror of demons, Adeptus Xiao. Guardian of Wangshu Inn, hero of Dihua Marsh. I know you're there.
Quiet. Do not disturb the peace.
Sorry, but you wouldn't show up if I didn't yell your name, would you?
I know you. You're the 77th director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Is there something you need?
Okay, so that's it? Sus, di naman pala mahirap invite si Xiao.
That does sound like one of Hu Tao's antics.
Did the Conqueror of Demons agree to come so that Hu Tao would stop pestering him?
There might be other reasons.
Smart guess.
Huh? There's more to it?
It gets pretty boring from here on. I talked about the funeral parlor's past relationships with the guardian yakshas. You know,
Ayan.
just
So, guys,
to be
pakita ko daw
sociable.
sa inyo gumawa siya ng Lego na nagsislide yung gitna. Ay, oh my gosh. Shing, 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 shing. Yeah. Ay, oh my gosh, nahulog. Oh, they saw it na video. Very nice. Ay, formality siguro sila ni Daddy and Xiao. Maybe they'll type later.
In the time of the Archon War, disputes were frequent, and disaster overtook the land. Humans couldn't escape from the torment of the plague, nor could they escape death. The Adepti vanquished the demons, the Millelith fought valiantly, and Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was responsible for purifying the diseased and sending off the spirits of the dead. That is how the border between life and death was maintained during the war. And it effectively prevented further incidents from happening.
That's right. 1 point for the consultant. But despite our deep-rooted connection, it still took me quite a while to actually convince him. You know him pretty well, huh?
Okay, later, anak.
This matter is out of my control, so I need to be
Sige, mag-build
cautious.
daw tayo ng link. No, I cannot show them the whole thing, anak. It will take a long time. I'll just put it back here. They'll know how to do it.
You already know?
Yes. Ay, maliktad. Di marunong si Mami.
No, Mommy. I'll show you.
Ganito, di ba?
Yeah.
There, and then like this. And then, like this.
Then you just put this.
And then I put this thing in. Yay! Oh, buo na ulit. Okay.
I put this.
True, but I've kept that in mind too. That's why everyone here today is in one way or another acquainted with elemental power.
Okay.
Besides, it'll only be for a short while as we dine together. There won't be any lasting consequences.
But I didn't expect there to be so many people.
Don't worry, Xiao.
There's no need to worry, Conqueror of Demons. We're not feeling anything unusual so far. Our young exorcist over here is protected by his pure yang energy, so he's probably the most resilient.
That's not the same. And did you just toss your carrots into my bowl? Hey, don't look away.
Huh? What?
I'm siding with Chongyun. I saw that too. Your lucky Guoba isn't here today. He hates seeing people being picky with their food. If he'd seen that,
He'd definitely make you eat all your carrots.
Huh? Guoba would do that? Is he that uncompromising? But now that I think of it, Xiangling told me that Guoba used to be the stove god.
It sounds like you've heard the rumors.
Oh.
I'm doing fine. Not long ago, before Lantern Rite, I met an old friend.
Ooh.
Thanks to his help, things have been a lot more stable than before.
An old friend?
You should know him. He's...
Seeds of story.
Si
brought
Venti!
by the wind.
And cultivated by time. Did Paimon just unconsciously complete that saying? That voice. Could it be?
If I'm not mistaken, there's someone knocking at the door. Don't just sit there, Zhongli. Go welcome our guest in.
No such need. I'm coming in.
Ayan na si Venti!
You finally let me in. Hello, hello. No matter if we've met before or not, this moment marks a brand new encounter. Old friends and new. Happy Lantern Rite.
Oh, it's the Tone Deaf Bard.
It's the Tone Deaf Bard.
Oh, he seems to carry a valiant breeze wherever he goes. Fate has brought us together, so come on, take a seat and be my guest.
This young lady here is as bright as a fresh bouquet of flowers in the morning's rising sun.
Oh my
she
gosh.
no doubt is the one with the most
What a
authority
flatterer,
here.
Venti.
Whoa, these dishes look amazing. Is it really okay for me to join in? All right, I'm digging in. Huh, it's you. Oh, isn't this Genyu?
Genyu?
Oh no.
Yep. Now that I've taken a closer look, you're a fan of Genyu's works, aren't you? I met Xingqiu at a light novel convention. How I wish we'd met sooner. I never expected that there'd be another person in this world who
Irodori
could
Festival.
interpret Genyu's new novel as thoroughly as I could. Venti, you're being too humble. Considering your poetic talent, your fundamentals are way more impressive.
Could this new guest be Master Xingqiu's friend?
Look at his face! Hello, Morax. I am Barbatos. Or have you forgotten? He's my old pal too.
Yeah! Xiao, you remember me too, right? We had a chat not long ago.
Yes, yes. Monsters become more active than usual as we get closer to Lantern Rite. I was patrolling Dihua Marsh a few days ago, when I happened to run into this...
You've already forgotten? I'm a bard, remember? And bards go around singing wherever they like.
Oh, right. And this bard was performing in Dihua Marsh. It was a moving melody, and it made me feel relaxed and at ease. I couldn't help but stay and listen.
Thank you for your patronage.
So that's
I understand now too. I'm Zhongli, currently
Oh my
working
gosh,
at
as
the
if they
Wangsheng
don't know each
Funeral
other. Look
Parlor.
at his face. Oh.
It's a pleasure to meet you, new friend.
It's like he's saying, really? Morax.
And I'm his boss. Oh, and if there's anything unsatisfactory, let me know anytime.
That's very considerate of you.
Oh? No wonder.
Natatawa
Only
ako
a
dyan,
boss
sabi
as
ni
savvy
Mesh.
and reliable as you would be able to hire such an impressive consultant.
Oh, you're too nice, Venti. Not to brag, but our consultant truly is impressive. His knowledge extends across the stars and the land, and there's nothing throughout history that he doesn't know. From the sophisticated way he speaks, it's hard not to suspect that he could very well be an Adeptus in disguise.
Feeling ko like, Hu Tao has an idea. Like, not really 100% sure, but I think Hu Tao is like, Zhongli is not what he, di ba? May, alam niya na may secret si Zhongli. I think that's ano. That's the gist of it.
Xiao, you're an adeptus. Do you think it might be possible?
Sorry. I'm only good at conquering demons. I'm afraid I don't have much knowledge in that matter.
Really? But Paimon
Really?
thinks you're super knowledgeable.
Paimon, play along.
Huh? Oh, right! Xiao's a warrior. He doesn't come to the city very often, so it's, pretty normal for him to not know
Parang may alam din siya.
anything.
Parang no, like, I mean, she deals with a lot of, I guess, maybe supernatural stuff also. Parang hindi naman like Hu Tao knows that Zhongli is Rex Lapis, di ba? More like, alam niya na hindi lang basta-basta consultant or, di ba, normal human being si Zhongli. I think that's the
Really? I've actually heard a few things about Mr. Zhongli before.
Oh my gosh, they're just, you know...
The guests in the tavern talked about this refined and courteous man who, instead of having wine at
Yes,
Mondstadt's
gifted
finest
subs from
tavern,
Taylor
ordered a
Midnights.
cup of
Thank you
hot
so
tea
much.
with the
Yes.
most complex name.
Who instead of having wine at Mondstadt's finest tavern, ordered a cup of hot tea with the most complex name.
Now that you mention it, I seem to recall that there indeed is a musician like yourself in Mondstadt.
Naglolokohan lang silang dalawa.
I've heard that he's elegant and amiable, his works witty and vibrant. It's no overstatement to regard him as the best bard in Mondstadt.
Now you're making me embarrassed. I would say that Mondstadt's poetry is a little run-of-the-mill sometimes. There's one I heard a while back that went, "The old house is renewed, welcoming the spring breeze, awakening old memories." The meaning's there, but the word choices are unimaginative, and there's a distinct lack of literary flair.
I think so too. The composition needs a little jazzing up. If I were to give it a go, I'd make it an old melon on a vine, a new flower that grows fine.
Oh, good one! It feels unique and has a nice ring to it.
Oh my gosh, no, they're going to be friends and they're going to cause so much trouble.
You have great taste, Venti. I was afraid about you. Let's shake hands.
Of course, of course.
Hey, Shincho. Mind lending me a few books when we get back? Pick out some well-written ones. I don't know if it's my own lack of literary knowledge, but I couldn't tell the difference between those two.
I don't think it's your fault.
Chongyun's right. It's not our fault.
Watch and learn from Hu Tao and Venti. This will come in handy for your ugly name.
Oh, you have a point. But speaking of, why is the Tone Deaf Bard here?
I heard that Liua will be hosting a Lantern Rite music festival this year. As a musician myself, how could I possibly resist the temptation to come take a look?
Oh, but tapos na yung performance ni Shinyan and ano.
Getting to know other musical styles is essential to sparking inspiration, don't you think?
But the music festival wasn't planned before.
As for the Fontaine friend who hosted the festival, I saw him near Stone Gate the other day. The Iridescence tour has finally been held successfully for once, so I had to congratulate him.
Okay.
Don't think anything of it. By the way, I was watching as you entered Shinyue Kiosk, but should I say that it's because I'm an expert in hiding, or that a certain someone deliberately ignored the sound of the wind?
Oh my god, Venti! So playful. Talaga ba?
Whenever Lantern Rite comes around, Liua Harbor becomes bustling with activity. People are all busy watching the lanterns and strolling around the shops, and they might just go travel somewhere on a whim. It
Naliw ako
is
dun sa
rather
sticker mo,
difficult to
madam.
predict another's whereabouts.
Special shout out to Kai Castillo, Kai Castle, who drew our stickers. Yes.
The festival is in full swing and proceeding smoothly, and we're all gathered here with friends, new and old. To come together with all of you at the beginning of the year, one can't help but be filled with joy. In a moment like this, I propose we raise a glass together. In my case, tea in lieu of wine.
well said, Mr. Zhongli. Now I'm getting a little self-conscious. I didn't cause you too much trouble barging in like that, did I? We usually drink wine during occasions like this over in Mondstadt. You're welcome. As the host of this gathering, I hope everyone enjoys the food and drinks. Considering that everyone may have other matters to attend to later, sticking to tea seems like a good idea.
All of a sudden, they started proposing toasts. Should we?
What's with the urgency?
Are you done eating? Wanna head out for a walk?
Sure.
Okay. Hold on, guys. Malapit na yatang matapos ito. Wait lang. Alright, we are back.
Have you two finished eating? It's always nice to have a breath of fresh air after a meal.
Paimon will come too. Yeah? Okay then. Don't forget to come back.
Okay, leave Shinwe.
Let's depart. You go ahead.
Okay. Ooh.
About you and Venti. Could he be a partner in your family business?
That's right. You know how my family is.
Just as I thought.
Oh my gosh. Ooh.
It seems like our new...
I deserve no such praise. I'm glad we're only having tea today.
No such thing. I wouldn't
my
dare
gosh.
disrespect the director's guest.
You're not allowed to leave Paimon here alone, to be honest. Paimon's worried about saying the wrong thing.
Okay.
Did you talk about anything interesting?
Oh, we were talking about cooking. Mr. Zhongli told us that he went on a trip to Qiaoyang Village the other day and got a hold of some uncommon ingredients.
Oh, no wonder he left his post for so long that day. Those ingredients would be difficult for anyone else to find. I guess I'll need his help next time as well.
Okay. Let's go. Let's leave. Anong meron? Okay, where do we go?
Are you alright? It's hard to describe. It's not that. There were those among the Adepti who loved gatherings and idle chit-chat. Sometimes they would call up a few others for a drink. Even I got dragged along to their gatherings many times. The Adepti all have their specialties, making most of them proud and arrogant. Everything they say is straight from the heart. It never gets too complicated. But this time...
I understand. Oh my gosh! I cannot! Is it Zhongli's fault or Venti's fault?
No. I didn't mean that. So you know his true identity. I'll get straight to the point then. The Animo Archon is a free spirit, and his temperament is as carefree as the music he plays on the flute. It's easy for a god like him to live in harmony with humans, and that's something I might never be able to do.
You don't have to be like them.
That does sound like something you would say. No matter. I know my circumstances. Whenever I think of the ordinary conversations I've had with you, it feels... strangely novel.
Strange in a good way?
Yes. The parlor director went out of her way with the invitation, so it was difficult to turn her down.
Mental
I had made mental
oh my
preparations
gosh.
before agreeing to come. She told me that all the guests today would be acquainted with elemental power, and I knew that you would be here. But I didn't expect the other guests to be...
No one would have guessed.
General Capisis always said that we should live in the present and enjoy every pleasant surprise. Perhaps that's what I should do with what I'm feeling now. But I think he meant designing clothes for those around him. The clothes were intricately designed, but inconvenient to wear. Brother Bosacius never tried to hide his distaste in front of him. Rex Lapis did like his designs and even collected quite a few. The outfit he wears now was also designed by General Capices himself. I never saw him wear this during the war. I didn't expect him to start wearing it later.
Oh, here you are. I'm not intruding, right?
You're not. What is it?
Hu Tao saw that everyone's done eating and asked the staff to bring out the desserts. Paimon got so anxious that you weren't back yet that she scarfed down her dessert without the usual slurping and munching. To be honest, I was kind of worried too. You looked a little restless just now, and I thought you weren't used to the food here and was planning to head back to Wangshu Inn for something Yanxiao made.
You're worrying too much.
Don't pull any lemons when cycling.
Why would I? Anyway, let's head back.
Please wait. There's another reason why I came looking for you. Here, take these. I brought them for you.
Almond tofu?
Yay, almond tofu!
Since the Masterful Chef's competition, you could say that Yanxiao and I are not only competitors, but good friends as well.
Aw,
I
that's
heard
so
him
thoughtful
say that
naman
the
siyang
esteemed
Lee.
guest on the roof loves nothing more than a good plate of almond tofu. So I'll be honest, before Hu Tao invited everyone, she secretly came looking for me, told me about the guests she planned to invite, so I made a few servings of almond tofu for you guys in advance. When I told Guoba that I was making these for you, he started eagerly running around the kitchen and helping a lot too.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Thank you for the trouble. There was no need to...
Pa-thank you ka na lang siya.
I'll take them. Thank you. And Guoba too.
You're welcome. Oh, the almond tofu I made probably tastes and feels a little different from the type Yanxiao cooks.
Okay.
That's all. Alrighty, we should head back now. We can't keep Paimon waiting.
Okay. Okay, ano ba yan? Okay, meron pa. Pahabol na lang.
You're finally done whispering secrets to each other?
Grabe
So
naman,
much
Paimon.
for promising Paimon you'll be back soon. How could you say that to Paimon? In that case, besides having no sense of time, Paimon will let you know what having no sense of fullness looks like. Your dessert is all Paimon's.
Sorry to keep everyone waiting.
No worries, we're all just chatting here. There's no serious business to take care of. Whether we're chatting outside or inside, it's all the same.
Paimon's too busy eating to talk to you.
Nagtampo na
But
si
even though we're all well
Paimon.
acquainted by now, I think this festive gathering deserves something ceremonious. Oh? Is this some local custom? Nope. This is something I made up so that good luck will be on our side, that's all. Spontaneity is the best choice to make here. Let's use this incense burner on the table. It's been lit for so long now that the incense is running out. I'll leave refilling and lighting the incense to the most distinguished guest among us all. Lighting the incense will signify continuous growth and prosperity in all our endeavors in the new year.
I see. Perfect symbolism. And speaking of the most distinguished guest here today, I'm sure we all agree that it's Mr. Zhongli. I'm not very familiar with the details of his past deeds, but chatting with him has been a real eye-opener. Even if knowledge were a form of power, one could even say that you're a wielder of unlimited strength.
But when
Grabe
it
naman
comes
to
to
si
having a
Ventus.
way with words, the notable bard is certainly one
Oh
cut
my gosh,
above the rest.
nagtuturoan si... Ikaw kaya
I just
yun.
happen to have a good memory.
Bibi.
It is such an unexceptional skill, yet you made it sound like an unparalleled talent. I am truly impressed. Since we all get to nominate someone,
The Traveler.
I think it's only fair that we let the parlor director light the incense.
Huh? That won't do. We are looking for the most distinguished guest here.
The Traveler
As
na
the
lang
host,
para wala
I
nang
shouldn't be
away.
involved in this discussion at all. Now that we've enjoyed this table full of delicacies, how about we let our one and only chef here do the honors? Is this really the way this works? It's not. Just look at her. Xiangling, the disciple of an Adeptus, the Stove God's best companion, the winner of the Masterful Chef's competition. The only heir of the famous One Mean restaurant. A good old friend of mine. There's no better choice.
Why does Paimon feel like we're back at square one again?
Please stop! You're making me embarrassed. If we're looking for a distinguished guest, surely the second son of the Feiyun Commerce Guild counts. It's one of the large...
Huh?
Ano ba yan?
Don't get
Nagtuturuan
me
sila.
involved in this.
Oh, not a bad choice. With the Commerce Guild's young master
Okay,
lighting the
Mami.
incense, we're all sure to make a huge sum of mora in the new
Okay,
year.
I'll close my eyes.
Okay. There, Mommy. Yes,
Okay, wait lang, Bibi.
okay, again.
Wait lang, Bibi. Malapit lang. Okay. Sige, one last video.
Dad! It's definitely this.
That one.
How do you know?
Because I know. You're my daughter. Ganun talaga na. Okay. So, they can choose who will light the
That's not
incense.
how
Si
it
Traveler
works.
na lang.
Making a fortune is indeed a fine wish, but it's of lesser importance than good health and happiness, which means we should choose Chongyun, the skilled exorcist who keeps everyone's home safe from evil spirits.
Huh? Now you're nominating me? I can't be the one when we have the Conqueror of Demons right here. Adeptus Shao has the most seniority among everyone here today.
I refuse. I am most certainly not the most distinguished guest here.
It's going to say Zhongli.
You should all be able to make the right judgment based on your observations. One person here is well acquainted with everyone else.
Traveler.
Oh, that's right. Even though you're always mocking Paimon, you're still pretty popular with other people. No, wait! Paimon said she wouldn't talk to you again. Huh? Who else is there?
You, of course.
Huh? Does that mean Paimon's the most distinguished guest? Oh, well, that was unexpected!
I agree. Paimon's just the one we need. Without a friend constantly by your side, a long journey would become dreadfully lonesome. But once you have someone there to brighten up the atmosphere, everything along the way will become lively and vibrant too.
Ah, the traveler has traversed many nations and left behind a great deal of fascinating stories. But without Paimon, they would have become quite monotonous. Paimon plays an indispensable role in making your journey
Alright, so ang
happy
ending, si
and
Paimon
smooth
ang
one.
magsisindi ng incense. Alright.
Guys, Paimon's not used to being praised like that. Those were genuine compliments, right? Thank you. You made Paimon wait for a long time, but Paimon's not mad anymore.
Don't take everything to heart, Paimon. Friends tease each other all the time.
That is indeed true.
That means Paimon is as important to the traveler as Guoba is to me. Looks like we've come to an agreement. Any objections before we proceed?
I trust the traveler's judgment.
Then Paimon it is.
Okay.
And now, the world's most excellent traveler's greatest companion, guide, and friend, Paimon, will be refilling and lighting the incense for us. Here you go. Take the match and don't burn yourself. But if things go really wrong, here's the...
2 for 1 coupon. Okay. Alright. Oh, no, baby. Ay na, mag-ending na ako ng stream na. Oh my gosh, may last cutscene pa?
It's getting late. I won't take up any more of your time.
Yep,
Thanks for the
tea
treat.
was amazing too.
You don't have to go all polite on me. Let's see. It's dark out, so I'm going to accompany
Okay.
Xiangling, Xingqiu, and Changyun back home. As for the rest of the guests, I'll leave them to our consultant. No need.
Okay.
I'm headed towards the harbor to meet a friend on the
friend
ship.
on the ship.
There's no need to trouble one such as Mr. Zhongli. I think you know the place I'm talking about. Come meet me anytime. It was great getting to know you all. Let's meet again when the spring breeze begins to blow.
I guess we'll meet him again in
We should
Windbloom.
write poetry together sometime.
Okay.
We'll catch you all later then.
Bye.
Don't forget to return to the parlor later. There's something I need you to do.
Understood.
Ala, ano kaya yun?
See you later.
Bye.
Well then.
Rex Lapis.
Ayan na, okay.
Just Zhongli will do. I live as a mortal in Liu Harbor now. If we were to consider status and seniority as Zhongli, I should be respectfully referring to you as Adeptus Shao.
Heaven forbid.
Let's stop teasing him now.
I meant what I said. I heard that during the Lantern Rite Music Festival, you conferred with Streetward Rambler and Cloud Retainer. The same truth will sound different coming from different people. As more bear witness to a story, feelings and interpretations expand in variety too. I once had a pleasant chat about the past and present with a Sumeru scholar named Soraya. From the evidence she found and the conclusion she made, her area of research is already very close to the truth. But there are multiple sides to humans and gods alike. In the legends recorded by humans, some gods were depicted as arrogant and condescending, while others were kind and capable. But whether to me, Streetward Rambler, Cloud Retainer, or younger adepti such as Shao and Ganyu, those adepti and gods that may seem extraordinary to humans are something more akin to close companions. This was as true back then as it is right now. Just how Shao may seem unapproachable to most, but the Traveler has proved otherwise, so there's no need to dwell too much on certain things.
Zhongli, what you're saying is...
It looks like you understood what I meant. The director asked me to accompany you on your return, but I don't think you'll need my protection. After that, it'll be time for me to go back and meet up with the director. Goodbye for now.
Okay.
Bye, Zhongli. Everyone's gone now. Paimon always feels a little empty inside when a lively celebration ends. But at least you always stay by Paimon's side. No. Paimon got it mixed up. Paimon, the best and most distinguished travel guide, will always stay by your side, Traveler.
It's my honor.
Good. Shao, is there anything else you want to do?
No need. I've stayed here for much
Okay.
longer than I had expected. The events of today occurred so abruptly. I appreciate your kindness. Okay. I'll see you next time then.
Alright. Or we should go to the crooks? Okay, I guess that's it. Maybe we should meet... Are we gonna meet Venti? Anyways, that's it for tonight, guys. Thank you so much. Is Venti here? Kazuha here. Celebrating. Oh, there! I see. There we are. Hello. Alright. But that's it for us today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Medyo napahaba ang ating stream. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I will see you next stream. For now, though, goodbye and good night. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you all. Good night and happy Lantern Ride. Bye!